Before starting, please like and subscribe my channel and click on bell icon.
Welcome to my mentor. I hope कि आप लोग सब ठीक हैं and you are learning something new every day. So guys, आज का जो topic है that is also very important and that is you should kill your TV. Yes, you should kill your TV. Why? Because this topic is related to a very big problem. A problem that I believe कि अभी तक ignore होता आ रहा है and I still believe that it's being ignored. Why? Again, because everybody spends much of his or her time watching television, and we all know that television has become part of every house, every home in the world, right? And we are accepting whatever the TV is offering to us without analyzing, as long as it is entertaining, right? Be it reality shows, movies, dramas, news, etc., and anything. So have you ever realized that how much of your time, how much of your life you are wasting in front of a screen that is harming you, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually? No, then you must realize, my friend. So few people might say that TV is not all bad, and it's true, because TV is a tool that can be used for both positive and negative purposes. But in reality, according to research studies, for most of the part, TV is not at all good, not good for our well-being, right? It's very harmful for our well-being. How? Let's discuss. Number one is according to a research study conducted in USA, an average American watched TV for an average 5.1 hour a day. जी हाँ, that is equivalent to 1/3 of a time we are awake. For example, अगर हम out of 24 hours में 17 to 18 hours awake हैं, then it becomes 1/3 of a 17 to 18 hours. अगर हम इस 5.1 hour को multiply करते हैं with throughout the year with 12 months, then it becomes almost 1900 hours a year, or that 1900 hours a year becomes 78 days of our precious life out of 365 days. So imagine the time we are wasting in front of a screen. And these statistics are same for every country in the world as per the study. अगर हम even third world countries की बात करें तो then it becomes maybe double, because we are so addicted to politics, we are so addicted to news. So imagine the time once again that we are wasting in front of a screen. Number two is watching television makes you couch potato. जी हाँ, couch potato. According to a research study, when we watch television, our higher brain region shuts down and all activity transfers to the lower brain region. Our higher brain region is responsible for solving complex or difficult tasks. जी हाँ. And why it shuts down? Because TV is a one-way medium, one-way communication. We don't interact with the TV, we just engage, sit and watch, right? And that's why a study was conducted in Japan, in which it was found that watching television, especially or among children, leads to poor brain development and poor attention disorder. जी हाँ, poor brain development and attention disorder in especially children. So it turns them into zombie. So that's why this term, this couch potato, was coined, because you sit on the couch, watch television and do nothing. You don't interact with the TV. So please, please, please don't be a couch potato, right? Number three is it affects you emotionally. TV affects you emotionally because the kind of content, the kind of shows we are watching these days, they are harming us emotionally, because content is not good. It's resonating in the level of fear, greed, aggressiveness, pride, desire, etc. These are harmful or negative emotions. That's why it affects you negatively. It affects you most of the time negatively. Yes, there are few shows, there are few good shows that are positive shows that have a positive influence on us, but how can a layman, how can a young mind differentiate between positive or negative show? And that is the issue. So according to psychologists, there are few tips, there are few things that you must consider while watching a show or after watching a show. For example, अगर आप after watching a movie or watching a drama, if you feel happy, if you feel inspired, if you feel motivated, if you have a positive thoughts, and if you have motivation to take an action, then it's a good show or movie, whatever you are watching. But in contrast, if you have a negative feeling, you are aggressive, annoyed, depressed, and disappointed, then you must get rid of whatever you are watching, my friend. Right? Number 4 is it's feeding your mind with lies. जी हाँ, one of the greatest, I would say, another great reason is to stop watching television is that TV is feeding your mind with lies. Why? Because mainstream जो TV है, mainstream जो media है, that is controlled by the elite people who have authority, or who have a power, or who are working on an international or domestic agenda. So what they do there, they try to brainwash us with the false information to blur our understanding, to blur our clarity of mind. And उसमें agent जो होते हैं mostly are news channels. That's why they try to make us believe what the elite people want us to believe. So please minimize watching news channel at least. Right? Number 5 is you become mindless consumer. Yes, you become mindless consumer because manipulative advertising and commercials, they are constantly urging you to consume as many products as possible. Because according to this philosophy, according to this manipulative marketing, that in order to become happy, in order to become successful, you must consume as many products as possible. And that is consumerism, जो मैंने पहले भी एक वीडियो में डिस्क्राइब की है. That is with the title of romantic consumerism. You can find and scroll down and watch that video as well. So in reality, these material objects don't contribute to our well-being until and unless and once our basic needs are met. And हमारे basic needs क्या हैं? हमारे basic need food है, security है, जैसे shelter है, etc. These are the basic needs. Hunger, food, and sex. These are all our basic needs. So despite buying expensive products, you feel disappointed, you feel unfulfilled after some time. Right? Number 6 is by watching constant television, you develop inferiority complex. Inferiority complex. Because as I said that manipulative advertising and commercials, they try to make you constantly trying to make you believe that you are not good enough. So in order to become beautiful and attractive, you must consume expensive products or expensive brands, right? And if you cannot afford these products or brands, you obviously feel bad, and obviously you develop inferiority complex and self-doubt, because you cannot be that person who's promoting that product, or you cannot buy this product. So you develop the inferiority complex. That is really bad. So last but not the least is TV is harmful for our health. जी हाँ, according to another study, by watching television for a couple of hours every day, not 5.1 hours, that is definitely excessive amount of time that you spend watching television, but even 1 or 2 hours every day significantly increases the chances of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, etc. So limit your time as much as possible, my friend, to watch television. Right? So in the nutshell, TV has countless other psychological, physical and spiritual effects on us, on human beings. So it's time to change this habit, time to get rid of this habit and utilize that time in a productive work, right? Like as the Grouch Max sarcastically said that whenever somebody turns on television, I leave the room, I go to my room and read a good book. So you should do this as well, my friend. So it's time to save yourself, time to save your time and kill your team. Best of luck and thank you for watching. Keep learning.